What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Real Odd Bets podcast. Yes, I am back. We did about 5 episodes. I'm bringing it back. This is episode 6, and stay tuned for these every week. I love doing this podcast. I was going to stop doing it, but I actually do love it, and I hope you guys love it too. We talk about really odd bets, like in the title. In this week's episode, there's 3 bets we're going to go over. The next Mattel movie, you could actually put real money on that. You could bet on the next Residency at the Vegas Sphere. We're going to get into that later. And you all know about the recent Bigfoot sighting. We're going to get into that. You can actually put a bet on that. But our first bet we're going to get into, and I want to hear your guys' takes in the comments. So any bet I talk about, I want you guys to talk about in the comments. Let me know if you like the show. Give it a like, all that good stuff. So getting right into it, the next Mattel movie, the next one to come out. A lot of these movies are going to come out at some point, but leading the pack is Hot Wheels, plus 200. I could definitely see them making a Hot Wheels type movie because, it's going to be like a Fast and Furious type thing. There's going to be plenty of installments. They could do this forever. Kids love Hot Wheels, and I feel like this is an easy money maker for Mattel. We all saw what Barbie did, but I do really think Hot Wheels can do that same thing. We got Polly Pocket, American Girl, Wishbone, Barney, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Thomas and Friends, Uno, and last but not least, we got the Magic 8 Ball. That's owned by Mattel, and they could make a movie about it, and I think they actually will make a movie about it. But looking at this article really quick, Hot Wheels is actually in the making. It says a movie from J.J. Abrams, Bad Robot Productions, scheduled to be released in June of 2025 by Warner Brothers. So this movie will be released, but June 2025, will there be a movie coming out before that from Mattel? So, if you want to make some money on this, you really could put money on Hot Wheels to come out first. That's in 2 years, and I do think it could come out before all these movies, unless animation comes out of one of these movies like in the next year, but I really doubt it. I was surprised by this. Let's see. So we got Barney. We've already had the cartoon. I'm not surprised by that, but where was it? We got Polly Pocket. Could be in the works. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It briefly appeared in Toy Story. It's pretty. It says Vin Diesel announced to star and produce. Okay, so Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Vin Diesel is going to star and produce in it. Okay, but we don't know when that's going to come out. This is interesting. Uno is going to have a movie, which is really weird. Action heist comedy based on the popular card game Uno. In development with rapper Lil Yachty. And he could potentially star in the film, which is kind of crazy. There's going to be an Uno film. It's probably not going to come out in the next 2 years, so Hot Wheels will lead the way there. This is another crazy one. Magic 8 Ball. They could have it. It could have its own movie. It's going to be a horror movie, which I pretty much predicted because, that thing could be a little creepy sometimes. Sometimes it tells the truth, or it makes you think what the truth is. Like this, signs point to yes, all that stuff. But Mattel has tried to make a Magic 8 Ball movie for decades and will finally have the opportunity in the near future. Blumhouse was rumored to be attached to the project, but they have since distanced themselves from the claim. So this one's not going to be in production. So don't put in money on the Magic 8 Ball anytime soon. American Girl, I don't know much about it, but they could get their own movie. What is it? Chatty Cathy. I don't even think that's on there. Thomas the Tank. I mean, this has plenty of cartoons already. Maybe getting its own real life action movie. We'll see. Nothing really. It says Mark Foster is attached to direct the movie, which is expected to mix both live action and animated elements. Okay, so there will be a Thomas the Tank Engine movie. What's Big Jim? Could get a movie, and then Matchbox. I feel like Hot Wheels will get a movie before Matchbox. I'm sure they'll have a TV show, but the screenplay is rumored to be in development for Matchbox. But count on Hot Wheels, guys. Plus 200 at the very top there. it's going to come out in 2025, June 2025. Hot Wheels will be out and ready to go. And I actually might tune into that one. It could be like a Fast Furious type thing. I do hope they make it live action to make the cars, and the cars will look really cool and all that good stuff. So I do think Hot Wheels will be first. So top of the list, stay tuned for Hot Wheels, June 2025. Put in the comments too, guys. What do you want to see coming out next? Do you want to see Hot Wheels coming out next? Do you want to see Polly Pocket, American Girl, Barney? I mean, I watched Barney as a kid, but I don't really want to see a movie. The Magic 8-Ball movie would be interesting, and then Uno would be really interesting. I'd actually check it out. Lil Yachty's behind it. It's probably going to be a little weird, interesting to watch. So I would check out Uno. Rockin' Sock and Robots with Vin Diesel. That would be fun to watch too. So yeah, we got some good Mattel movies possibly being released in the next 2 to 5 years, I would say. So that's bet number 1, guys. My money's on Hot Wheels coming out in 2 years. Let's check out bet number 2, the Vegas Sphere. You've all seen videos of it. I mean, it is crazy. The outside of it looks amazing. They do like basketballs, pumpkins for Halloween, smiley faces, all these crazy things. And if you've seen footage of the U2 concert, check that out because that is really cool. The inside of the Sphere is amazing. And it's something I definitely want to check out one day, but ticket prices are pretty insane, and they're always sold out. U2's the only performer there so far. But this bet right here, the next residency at in the Vegas Sphere, Martin Garrix, Sting, Morgan Wallen, Billy Joel, Peter Gabriel, The Who, Kane Brown, Duran Duran, Calvin Harris, Tiesto, Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, Marshmello, Paul Simon, Paul McCartney, The Cure, Stevie Wonder, Madonna, Depeche Mode, and Taylor Swift at the very end. Yeah, Taylor Swift's not going to be doing a residency in Vegas. That's for sure. She doesn't need to do that. Maybe, 15, 20 years down the line. But leading the top of the list, though, Martin Garrix and Sting. I could definitely see a lot of DJs performing at the Sphere. I mean, the Sphere seems like a perfect place for DJs to perform with all the lights and the crazy visuals. But at the same time, attending one of those concerts or one of those DJ sets in Vegas in the Sphere could be pretty crazy and really like mess with your eyes. Or I don't know how it is in person. I've never been, but I feel like the visuals would be so insane, especially at a DJ concert. You're looking around like, oh my gosh, that's like visual overload on your brain, on your eyes. So I don't know about that one, but it would be fun. I'm not saying I wouldn't go to a DJ set like Martin Garrix. I think Calvin Harris is on the list. I was about to say he's the only DJ, but we got Calvin Harris on the list. Morgan Wallen would be fun, but a lot of these performers, I could see them playing a concert at the Sphere, but as a residency, I don't think they would be long term there. But I was looking at some articles, and we'll just look at the top here, and it says the show must go on. U2 to extend their residency at the Sphere, so they're going to stay longer. They agreed to add 12 concerts to their to the original 25 show residency. So they're going to be doing 37 concerts total at the Sphere. I'm sure they just loved it so much that it's sold out. Great money for U2, so why not keep it going? Sure, it'd be fun to watch them. They got a lot of hit songs, but I don't know. They're not my cup of tea to watch at the Sphere fully. But I don't know. I want to hear from you guys. Post it in the comments. Who do you want to see out of these people? Martin Garrix, Sting, Morgan Wallen, all these guys. Calvin Harris, but I feel like the Sphere could turn into a perfect spot for DJs. Could be a little overwhelming for some people, but I think back to here's the list again. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think the Sphere would be perfect for DJs. It'd be cool to see Sting there. It would be cool to see Morgan Wallen there, Kane Brown, The Who, all those guys, but I think it's made perfectly for DJs. So we'll probably see a lot of DJs in the future. But let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. My bet, though, I put money on if I had to. I could see Tiesto being there a long time and Calvin Harris because they pretty much run Vegas. They're always in Vegas. Same with Martin Garrix, but I could definitely see Calvin Harris or Tiesto getting a residency at the Sphere, playing at least 3 to 4 shows a week. I'm not saying they would, play every night there, but I could definitely see that. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you want to see? DJs? Do you want to see bands in the Sphere? Let me know. Watching live sports in the Sphere would be crazy. Imagine that. Like you're watching a football game. Like probably it'll feel like you're at the stadium. They could probably do things like that, or maybe like in a basketball stadium watching that. That would be amazing to watch live sports at the Sphere. That'd be pretty insane. Probably feel like you're really there. All right, moving on to bet number 3, Bigfoot. There it is. Bigfoot specials. Is the Colorado video confirmed as a hoax? Minus 5,000. That pretty much means yes, it was a hoax. Let me show you guys there. There it is. Minus 5,000. When you see something minus a lot like that, that means probably right. The existence confirmed by National Geographic plus 5,000. So if you would bet on that, you'd make tons of money. Or if Bigfoot was captured plus 10,000. I doubt we're going to capture Bigfoot anytime soon, but if you guys have seen the video, let me know if you've seen it. What do you guys think of the video? I'm going to play it for you really quick here. It's kind of grainy. It's not the best, but basically, let me go to it. Pull it down here. Basically, bystanders, they were on a train in Colorado. They're filming. They look over. They see this creature walking in it's not even the forest. He blends into the ground pretty well, but it's in the mountains there. I'll play the video. I'll point at the mouse. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, he is literally walking. There's an arrow pointing at it, and then he ducks down. Let me mute it, but he ducks down. He blends right in with the terrain there. I don't know. What do you guys think of it? When I see the footage, it looks like a guy in a costume. Like, I'll play it back here again. It looks like a dude in a costume. This is perfectly planned. If Sasquatch, Bigfoot were to exist, I don't think they would be in plain sight like that. They'd probably be hiding a lot better than that, especially in broad daylight. Maybe he'd be walking around at midnight or something like that, pitch black. But come on. A guy walking around, that looks too perfect of a suit, too. The fur looks too perfect. This guy is just a tall guy wearing a suit. And especially these days, you could get amazing Bigfoot suits, I'm sure. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it real? Is it not? Me, personally, I think it's a big hoax. It'd be cool if Bigfoot was real. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be against that. I would love for him to exist. But I don't know. Is he real? Is he not? I would say if you were to bet on this, though, to say it was a hoax, you would not make like any money at all. Minus 5,000. It's not worth it. Whoops. But yeah, I don't think it's worth putting money on this one. But it's pretty funny that you could actually bet real money if this was a hoax or not. Or will Bigfoot be captured? That would be pretty funny, pretty crazy. You would win a lot of money if you put money on that, but you might have to wait a long time for that to happen. But with that being said, guys, those are the 3 bets. This is the Real Odd Bets podcast. I really appreciate you guys watching. We keep it short and sweet. In the future, I'd love to do longer episodes once this gets more popular. I'd love to have co-hosts. I would love to have guests on. But it's fun for me. It's fun to tell you guys these bets every week. There's crazy things you could put real money on. I wouldn't recommend doing this at all. So disclaimer, do not recommend doing this, but it's just pretty funny that you could actually put money on it, but they're pretty much stealing your money at the end of the day. Or maybe it's an easy way to make money. Like if we put money on, Hot Wheels to get released first after the Barbie movie, you would make a good amount of money because it does say Hot Wheels is coming out in June 2025. So in the next 2 years or less, it will be out. Maybe you can make some easy money there, but that's up to you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know about all these crazy bets that you could do. Appreciate you watching. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. But most of all, subscribe to this channel. Wildcard Sports. It's going to be out every week, a Real Odd Bets podcast. And stay tuned for all my other videos on this channel. There's plenty to go around. So appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your week. See you guys on the next episode. Peace.